So this great feast was in honor of Jesus. So in this illustration here, who was at the head of the table? Jesus was the focal person and the head of the table. Stay still. Okay, good. So here we have the table, and Jesus is sitting at the front of the table. He was in high esteem. He was what everybody is there for. Why? Because Levi invited, did he invite religious people? No, because religious people wouldn't even show up. All right, they wouldn't show up. Why? Because in this culture, if you ate with a tax collector, it means that you become unclean. Like the picture shows, you have this table of unified food and supplies. So if somebody's sitting at the table, they're going to dip their food in the same food as a bad person, and then in their mind it's like, oh man, if I eat some salsa, or I eat whatever they eat, matzah, if I eat any of this and it's touched it, I can be defiled and I can't worship and I can't have any relationship with God. That's the extreme of legalism that ended up happening. Instead of just saying, dude, I might not believe, I used to be you. I used to be you, but I'm going to sit here right now and we are going to eat together. Number one, step one is just humble yourself, O sinful people. Number two, sit at the table. So this table represents many type of sinners. And I want to bring some attention to maybe you and to me, people that you used to be, or maybe we think that shouldn't be around the table. For example, people who are sinners, sorcery, people who are sorceries, people. All right, liars. Oh my gracious me. Anybody know a liar in the room? Stop pointing. Okay. All right. A cheater. All right. Our cheaters, guess what? They're invited to the what? They're invited to the table. A thief. Well, tax collectors. Thief. All right. Who's ever stolen something before? Half of you are lying. Okay. All right. You're an adulterer. All right. Who's ever looked at porn before? Raise your hand. Who's ever looked at porn before? Raise your hand. Okay, well, talk to your mom. Okay, all right. You're an adulterer. Prideful. Anybody struggle with pride? Raise your hand. All right, there's the more honest people. Democrat, Republican are invited to the table. Drunks. Anybody know a drunk? All right. Rapist. Anybody know a rapist? And I'm even going to pause and says, even those who have been raped, your rapist can come to the table. And I'm not here to say that was okay. No, it's not. And I'm so sorry for the rape as a child or anything else. It's not okay. But your rapist is invited to the table. Selfish people, religious people, gossips. Anybody know a gossip? Greedy people. Anybody know a greedy person? And then just a couple others. Doubters and murderers. They are all invited to what? The table. But maybe something out of this list be like, yeah, no. They're not invited to the table. I'm here to tell you, yes, they are. Not to stay this way, but to receive the grace from their sins and to repent from their sins. So slowly but surely, these go away one step at a time. Why? Because of His grace and His mercy. Jesus came for the sick, the sinful people, and He's just inviting you to now take the antidote for their sickness. You want to know the antidote, ladies and gentlemen? Here's the antidote. Jesus.